Hey everyone, just another update. Actually, this is more of a thank you than an update for everyone who's given me kind words of inspiration and motivation and donations, most of all, to the various things I've been doing since I've been in East Africa. So far, they've gone to sponsoring a child in Kenya to go to Nasaru Primary School where I was teaching. I've also gone to, in the same community, a food drive. So they are buying a big bag of rice to donate because there's a drought there at the moment and still is, unfortunately. We've donated to the Giraffe Centre, the Elephant Orphanage, like a large amount of sanitary pads to the Women's Centre in Kitengela in Kenya. Oh, what else? There's been various bits and pieces like textbooks. Sorry, not textbooks, but like writing books and pencils and erasers and rulers and sharpeners and first aid kits and soccer balls to the same primary school as well. I'm sure I've forgotten a few things, but I'll list them in my GoFundMe page where everything's gone so far. And so thank you everyone for all those donations so far. Actually, this is a bit of an update because going on from that, I should say, is I've now identified a project that I'll be doing, a bigger project here in Tanzania. So I'll be here for another 2 months. So it took me a while to sort of figure out or identify where I wanted to put all my energy. I had one placement at a daycare centre / school when I first arrived, and that was where I was placed. They didn't need my help, and I didn't want to go there just because that's where I was placed. So I moved intermittently between there and a women's centre called Positive Love. So it's got 5 women there who are HIV positive, and it's about empowering them and teaching them skills and business acumen so they can open their own businesses and be self-sufficient and essentially sort of be injected into the workforce, for lack of a better word. So they can survive on their own effectively. So I was there for a while, and I'll still be there on and off. That's not where my project is. So another couple of volunteers who arrived here, one Australian girl and her husband who's from France, Jessica and Lucas. So they were working at a new placement here called New Hope School. So they're brand new to the sort of where the placements are in Tanzania. They have sort of just came on board. So Jess and Lucas were the first 2 people to actually be placed there. The owner's name is Juma. He's the director of the school, and he's a really cool guy. I don't want to misquote or give you any false information about the project while I'm ad hoc speaking without a script. So I'll put in a bit of a description about him. So basically that's where my project will be. And I can't say it'll be our. So I've jumped on board with Jessica and Lucas, and we've decided to open up a new school for New Hope. So at the moment, they're not registered as a school. They're hiring out a building, and when the new government came in recently, the Tanzanian government, a lot of things were changed, and there's a lot of governance around schooling and education here, and they're shutting down a lot of sites who aren't fitting certain, like ticking certain boxes, like mandatory boxes for what a school should have in terms of education and facilities, etc. Which I can understand why that happens, but it's also a shame because it means people are missing out on education effectively. So I'll post a bit more of the story of Juma and the complexities of it and why I chose this particular project to do. This is a long-term project, so it's going to go way beyond me being here 2 months. So I'll be working when I get home to Australia on building this a bit more with Jess and Lucas, who are in France. So it's kind of going to be a international experience, but we'll have people on the ground here to help us and keep people accountable. So the first steps is registering the school, which is a bit of a process. So Jess and I have seen a lawyer, a local lawyer here. We've also went and inspected the land where the school will be, because Juma owns a piece of land already. But I don't want to say too much more because it'd just be word vomit at this point. So just a bit of an update to say thank you, and to have everyone keep their eyes peeled on some information and how you can help with building this school here. And hearing more about Juma's story, which I feel is just as important as the school, because he's an amazing man, and people should hear about the things he does. I'm very fortunate to have met Juma, and especially through Jess and Lucas, who are amazing people. So they're probably going to watch this, and you'll hear more from us in future, and we'll give you updates. So thanks everyone again, and hopefully you can continue your support, whether it's motivation or knowledge or inspiration, advice, and obviously funding, which is a major part of it, because opening a school is not a cheap thing. So thanks everyone again, and I'll keep you updated. And I forgot to do my typical follow the link below with my blog and GoFundMe page, but you'll hear more about that very soon in the future. Take care. Bye-bye.